Bird hails from the Bronx, New York City, and was
What up,
raised in
top of the
Brooklyn.
morning?
His heritage is a blend of
I'm
Black
just on
American and
YouTube,
Puerto Rican, with his mother being an
seeing what
immigrant
the
to the
world
United
got
States.
going on.
Among the Hall siblings, with notable names
More
like Damian
allegations
Hall and
about
Benjamin Todd
Diddy,
Hall,
Jermaine
Aaron is the
Dupri,
second
Jay-Z,
oldest.
and all
Hall's
type of
journey
niggas.
into the
Will
world of
Smith.
music began early,
And
discovering his
honestly,
vocal
there's
talent
no
as a
surprise
youngster
to my
while
thoughts
singing in
of
a
like,
Baptist
oh
church.
no, not
Overcoming a
Diddy.
speech
Oh
impediment
no,
that
not
persisted
nigga.
into
What people
adulthood,
are in
he
front of
initially
you.
faced challenges in
Peace and
pronouncing his own
blessings,
name,
first and
which
foremost.
impacted his ability
Shouts
to
out
conduct
to
interviews during the
the big
early
creator
stages
for
of his
giving us
career.
all the
A whole lot of
opportunity to
girls
be
out
here
there with them
again.
biblical cause them
We gotta understand
1970s,
what we
1980s
see in front of us
switches.
does
They
not
try to go up there with the, with the
detail the whole
fresh out.
story of who people are
During a phase
sexually.
in his life, Hall shifted his
Even
focus to become a dog trainer for celebrity peers,
seeing someone
redirecting
look
his
nice
energies
doesn't
toward his love
mean
for dogs.
we
This
know their
diversification
hygiene
showcased his
routine and how they
multifaceted
take
talents
care of
beyond the
themselves.
realm of music.
Just
Aaron
because
Hall's
they treat
creative
us a
journey
certain
found
way
support from his
doesn't mean they
colleague
don't
Timmy
leave that
Gatling during their
room
time
and
together
then
at
belittle,
Abraham and Strauss in the
mistreat, and
1980s.
abuse others.
Gatling, who had
So
previously been a part of the Kids
you
at
can
Work
never
group
get
led
caught
by
up
Gene
on
Griffin,
just the
which also
optics
included Teddy
of just
Riley,
what you
proposed a
hear
collaboration between
briefly.
Hall, Riley, and himself.
Unless you
This led to
right
the
with them
formation
all
of
the
the influential
time,
R&B group Guy.
never
Following the
out your
disbandment
sight.
of Guy, Hall embarked on a solo career.
You don't know what the fuck people be doing, man, so hold it down. You gotta hold that shit down, man.
His debut album, The Truth, released in 1992, featured collaborations with various Silas label producers and included tracks.
Stop nagging for oral pain now and get long-lasting oral pain relief with Origin. Smile easy.
They always want you to, what these rappers, all these singers, all these big rappers y'all look up to, they always tell you what the good part about, but they never tell you what the bad part. And that's crazy, man. Yeah, they got all this money, but they're dealing with emo spirits.
You struggling? You struggling? Then push ups.
I ain't going no more.
You owe me 60 bands, or if you have one song right now, and great. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm giving you an out.
The music industry is getting exposed like never before, and now YK Osiris is sharing his story on how he suffered a mental breakdown after allegedly being used and passed around by Diddy and Drake. Rumors about YK being Diddy's boy toy started circulating after they reportedly went to Jamaica together. Meanwhile, YK also started spending a lot of time at Drake's mansion, and he even got Drake's brand tattooed on him. But then YK shocked fans when he shared an alarming video saying he wants to end his life. And he also talked about the demonic spirits in the industry. So what really happened to YK Osiris? Did Diddy and Drake really do something to him that caused his breakdown? Let's get into it.
I want to get out this music industry because this is not for me, but I do it because I feed my family. But I don't want to be in this. This is not what God wants me to do.
Disturbing rumors are going around that YK Osiris was victimized by Diddy and Drake, and fans are speculating that this is why YK suffered a mental breakdown. YK rose to prominence in 2018 after his song Valentine went platinum and prompted Def Jam to sign him. He released one album under Def Jam, The Golden Child. However, the project was a flop, and Def Jam dropped him from their roster in 2022. However, about a year before that, YK already started making headlines with his close friendship with Diddy. Fans noticed that YK and Diddy were hanging out a lot, and after they allegedly took a trip to Jamaica together in early 2021, rumors started swirling around that YK Osiris is Diddy's new boy toy. YK reshared this shirtless photo that Diddy posted on his IG, and he added praying heart emojis, which got fans wondering what YK was being grateful for. He also shared this since-deleted post of him getting a massage with the caption, "Listening to Diddy in B2K, eating that good fruit in the beautiful weather." And then there was this photo, which was also later deleted, and which fans speculated was taken by Diddy. Now, just months before this trip, YK shared that he was selling all his expensive cars, and he also later told The Breakfast Club that he blew all his money after the success of his single, Worth It. So when fans saw YK taking this luxury trip to Jamaica, they assumed someone else was paying for it. One fan said, "I thought this kid was gonna blow. He had some bops when he first came on the scene. Then it was like, unless you followed him, you really didn't hear much about him. Now all of a sudden he's popping up more." I'm really starting to believe that any black guy that stays in those social circles, especially around Diddy's disgusting, are being used by men in the industry. Those who fall out or don't be in those circles refuse to bend. It is sick. And then YK's ex-girlfriend added more fire to these rumors, claiming they broke up because she caught him with a man. She wrote, "Stop asking me what happened with my baby daddy. I caught him with a man, okay?" Now, when YK
Call them with a
We'll help you move your personal info from old accounts with online account cleanup. Protect your everything with McAfee Plus.
This is for the Maroons in the Blue Mountains of Jamaica. This is for all my Native American Moors of Turtle Island just minding their business in Canada until all this colonization goes. Ronnie! My bad, Auntie.
Chill, this is for now. Talking about Snoop Dogg before we came on.
Breaks my heart. I've been a Snoop fan.
Yeah.
Snoop out here in these streets losing friends. Snoop losing a lot of friends. Matter of fact, about a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks ago, I interviewed Chris Gotti for my podcast. I think that might be the next episode we upload.
Okay.
And me and Chris, we talked about everything and talked about him. And it was so crazy because I kept lightweight cutting him off because there were so many things that I wanted to know, you know? And it was like we would get to talking about one thing, and I'm like, okay, so the intersection between Murder Inc. and Rough Riders, and he starts saying, oh, wait a minute, but DMX. Like I'm sitting there with the holy grail of a huge, huge section of hip-hop history. And, you know, in honor of him, I wore Adidas. I rocked some shell toes. It's a good time. And then we got to talking about Keefy D. And then we got to talking about Suge a little bit. And I asked him what he thought. And he flat out said that Snoop is loyal. And he losing friends. That came out of Chris Gotti mouth. Unprovoked. That was a shot. Flat out. And then I went back and started doing some more research because I wanted to make sure if there was any articles or anything that I wanted to clip into the interview, just, you know, to corroborate, do a little voiceover commentary, you know, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And then I bumped into that fucking Drink Champs interview with Warren G. Have you seen that?
No.
Very interesting. Amidst all of the drinking and fuckery, I hate that fucking show. It's like a game of truth or dare gone wrong. But it was like Warren starts talking about the day Pac got shot. And he wasn't going to the fight, so he had a fight party at his crib or whatever, and he had invited Snoop, and he said Snoop had turned him down weeks before the fight because he said he was going. And for whatever reason, Snoop decided not to go to the fight with Suge and Pac, which is crazy. Demanded that neither Daz nor Corrupt tag along. And all of a sudden just popped up at Warren G's house, unannounced. Like, hey, I changed my mind, I'm here for the party. And he said he kept noticing that he had just you know, those Nextel chirpers?
Yeah. Yeah.
That could work from state to state?
Yeah.
Well, he said Snoop had one, and he was talking on it on and off the whole day. And then he said the damnedest thing. He said Snoop got hit up on the joint when Pac got shot before it hit the news. Ain't that interesting?
Very.
And you know it was right after that Dre and Snoop left Death Row. And that was that.
Right. So will Snoop's name be mentioned in the Keefy Dre Tupac murder trial?
in my estimation,
Yeah.
the discovery hearing is coming up. The state's going to present their evidence. I would not be surprised if Snoop's name gets mentioned.
Wow. Damn.
It ain't looking good for the big homie. I've been going back looking at old, Death Row footage, concert shows, award shows. The way Snoop was staying next to Pac. And now with all of this talk and Suge running his motherfucking mouth.
Got a podcast.
It makes me think about something that Cat once said to me, Cat Williams. He said, you want to know who your greatest hater is? Look next to you.
The scenario, everybody use Pac to make their stuff famous or make their project better. You got people who use their songs for Pac and tell Marcus they love Pac, but they do songs for Puffy. You got Steve Harvey, old bitch ass. This motherfucker telling him, well, fuck Pac, going to everybody else. He brings Snip the Puppy on there and say, these are dudes who run this shit in the East Coast, West Coast shit.
Yo, Steve, check this, man. All that East Coast, West Coast stuff is a bunch of media hype. It's been my dog from day one, you know what I'm saying? It's all good between me and him. That's my peoples.
For real, that's what we came in for. We came in to light it up and light it up. We make this shit. Now, fuck Pac. If you love Pac so much, how you can put the motherfucker everybody say got something to do. But the first get down, it happened to Pac in New York. Then the second one.
Dang.
And just hearing Cat, say that in my head and looking at this old footage the way that Snoop was standing next to Pac, it's starting to feel a little creepy.
Yeah.
A little creepy.
Yeah, we do have someone, I guess, with you, ERA.
Oh yes, Era.
She's been waiting for a minute recently, so I want to definitely bring her in real quick.
Oh please.
How you doing?
Hey, Era. Oh, Jaguar Right algorithm works in this rogue space, which is quite the challenge, but I think she's up for it. Era, would you mind? Because I think it's so fascinating about you. Would you mind sharing with the fellas what's your name, where your name comes from?
Oh, sure. So my name is actually Equal Rights Amendment. My mom was a delegate for the ERA. So when I was born in 1977, I did the March on Washington at 6 months old. President Carter, Rosalind Carter, Gloria Steinem, Bella Abzug, Maya Angelou, they all had a part in my early years, so.
Awesome. Well, it's a
Phenomenal, right?
Absolutely.
And she's a tech wizard. So, Era, could you walk them through Profits Plus and maybe give them some FAQ information?
Yeah.
Sure. So the good thing about Profits Plus is we made it work similar to social media apps like Facebook or Instagram. It's a little different in the fact that certain things you try to access, like if you want to access Jaguar's podcast, you need to be a member. So the first thing you do is you just register. You'll get a link to your email, you drop the code in, and boom, you're a member. You'll have your own timeline, your own profile, you can connect with people, you can block people, follow, unfollow, all the good stuff. And we have this really exciting feature too called debate rooms, where people can get in and express different ideas and opinions, up to 100 people at a time. And if we get more, we can do breakout rooms. It's all recorded in the cloud, and then we go and edit it in case there's anything a little too crazy, and then we drop it on the platform for everybody to watch. We weren't originally just putting it live right away, and then we're like, you know what, let's just in case, because there's certain things, as we are on Apple.
You hear that? What I just heard was there are people out here who think like me, that's tapped into the resources as well as the know-how and the people to create an alternative to the things that we obviously see something is wrong with. The information in which they feed on these platforms is about an algorithm. It's about profit margins. If we don't have to pay to be on this site, then they're getting paid for us to be on the site, to promote to us, to hopefully buy shit. We think it's about us, what we got going on, da 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 da. So I need to put that out in the atmosphere. I would love to work with the best and the brightest, old to the young, in the tech world, in the internet world, in the space age world, in the developing new energy world, in the agriculture world, in the farming world. But just to speak on this technology world, what it would take for us to get a satellite that we control up in the air? What will it take for us to create a radio station that's ours, that's not having shit to do with no FDA and all that old shit? We ain't not under their sanctions the way we doing it. Can we be in the middle of the water and do it? You know what I'm saying? Can we do it in so many places at one time that we're feeding the shit through the waves of the radio waves out, but they can't say, we can't talk about what we want to talk about based on where we at shooting it. We may push it to places that can't talk like this, but where we at, you can access us talking this way. And then I gotta go into the other, I gotta get into, ain't no way I can. I want all the hackers, I want all the motherfuckers that the government done hired to look on us and watch us and record us, nigga. I want them back on the good side, that which is the majority of the people. Government is not the whole. The police is not the whole. The government, that's not the whole. The whole is out here, outside of them gates. How this shit really get to cracking is the people. And we need y'all back over here, because we need to see, first off, the whole shit got to be towed down. But we have to balance the playing field to allow those with the creative minds, those who have the wherewithal to want to do better, to do that. They hold great minds that need to achieve great things back based off circumstantial shit that should no man be in the way of God's plan. If your bullshit can get off the ground, our greatness can get off the ground. Hell is you talking about? If your strip club can get off the ground, my goddamn community gardens can get off the ground. My after-school programs, mentoring programs, counseling programs within the school, after school, weekends, feeding. Huh? Yeah. Taking apartment complexes. You staying in and around this area, in this complex, we gonna hire babysitters. We gonna hire preschool up to a certain age teachers. We gonna have elementary, middle school, high school. We gonna even have professors that's on. They live here. This is a good neighborhood. This ain't no bullshit. This ain't all these motherfucking neighborhoods that's in Atlanta and the surrounding areas. These apartments that you walk into and they got stairs of multiple levels, and them stairs look a mess. Them breezeways look a mess. The walls look a mess. It ain't been pressure washed since no time. Nah, we gonna make a material, and we're gonna create a system in which we're gonna use the earth and the best products to create a sustainable living that doesn't require all these different things, will not get filthy and muddy. But first off, the people here are gonna take care of this shit. Yeah, if y'all got HOAs dealing with the bullshit, we gonna have HOAs to make sure everybody who live here understand we clean, we're respectful, we're kind, we're thoughtful. We do shit for the righteous. We don't do shit just for our family and our children. We do it for the whole and the collective here. I'm my brother's keeper here. I'm my sister's keeper here. Ain't that right? I can look across. Ain't that right? Yeah, that's right. We standing on that type of time. All the time, every time, before time. It ain't not our business. What's going wrong? Let's put our hands around it. Let's put our know-how around it. Let's put our resources around it. Let's put our praying or whatever thing you think is supposed to be what it's going to be. Because a lot of people got a lot of ways they say what it's going to be. And they ain't doing what they need to be doing. They doing some backdoor shit. But it's like, well, I can do that. Because ain't nobody finna check me about my backdoornism. But if everybody is close to each other, you can't goddamn go swindling. You can't do nothing outside of the collective of what we signed up for. If it's hard for you not to goddamn be a hoe, we gonna get some help for you. If it's hard for you as a nigga not to want to molest or rape, we gotta get some help for that nigga. We can't have that nigga walking around. We can't have no loose Jezebel walking around. No. That's no good for us. Because she's a threat to the woman who want an exclusive relationship. But if she throwing that pussy, dressing all and insinuating that, hey, you're a direct damage against the monogamous man-woman type relationship shit. Because as long as the niggas can throw some pussy at a bitch that would just do it for some money, okay, you think every nigga don't want no new pussy. That's what you can go ahead and believe. And you like, why would a nigga want some easy ass pussy? Man, alright. Okay, man. I can compare it to so many things on your side that men would look at y'all and say, well, why does this bitch wear her hair like this? Why does that bitch wear them eyelashes like that? Why does she wear all that makeup? Why does she wear all that shit on her nails? Why does she think that shit look good? Nobody's studying all that if you ain't got no ass and no titties and no cute face and cute feet and you don't stink and you got all that shit y'all doing. It look monkey. It's like BAPS all over again. Like y'all going back into the 1990s or the base era on how women wear their hair. All that nigga jigaboo shit hanging out. Like, bitch, where y'all think y'all live? What is this supposed to mean? What's your point? You trying to insinuate. This shit look crazy. Shit look exacerbated. It looks out of control. And it's like, that's all that's out here. Even if that bitch ain't hood, even if that bitch come from a good community, she still want to look like this. Long ass fucking hair, jet straight fucking hair, a crazy color, with all this swivel shit around the face, round it. You like, what the fuck y'all got going on, man? Hoes want sideburns or something like what hoes got going on, man? Who told y'all this shit was cute? It might be some beautiful women who wear they shit like that, but we would sure prefer a ponytail, hair combed finely back, wrapped. Ooh, if she bad, she bad. What the fuck is you talking about? What's even, ooh, if shit is straightened and motherfucking that shit just out long. Ooh, what's even better than that? She get that bitch baby doll curl and just fluff it out and let them curls bust out. Or she got that shit in the updo her hair. Y'all ain't understand that shit. Boy, it's something to goddamn behold. A woman that took care of her hair. That's what it represents. She put in extra effort. That's her hair. That shit take more effort for that motherfucker to have her own hair. Ooh. And it look good. It ain't raggedy and dry looking. The shit look moisturized. Stop what I'm doing. How you doing, man? I dig the hair. Lovely color. I ain't said nothing to you ratchet head assholes. There's nothing to say. You're made up. You're a doll. You hoes playing dress up. You're not a child. Stop playing dress up every fucking day. That's what it is. Cut and dry. It just came to me. This was not predesignated in my mind, but when I go back to what I seen my little sister do, what I seen little girls doing, if you gave them free time and enough things to put on and try, oh, they would play dress up. Bitch wasn't never satisfied being one way. Why she gotta be a bitch? I'm not sure. But a girl or whatever you want to call it, they like that dress up shit. Putting on makeup, putting on heels, trying different clothes. Now they just doing it now. It make them feel like something. To the point they don't want to deal with who they really are. This is who you really are, baby. You keep putting all this shit in your head, keep on covering up what it really is, but you gonna end up damaging what the fuck you trying, because you trying to look a certain way. Protect your soul, protect your mental state, protect your peace, protect your health. You only care about what you look like to us on the outside so much that how many of us know bitches on internet again going on the leg up. Where did all these poses come from? When did you bitches start modeling? What agency is paying you? You don't pay the agency. They think you're talented, they pay you. They pay you for your outfits, they pay you for your wardrobe, they pay you for your hair, they pay for the makeup artist. Outside of you having a specific artist that's not covered under the budget or whatever, these things will be supplied for you. And I was speaking of being an independent model when I was talking about, being in the budget for the venue or the shit you're meant to do. If you exceed that budget, bitch, you're going to have to pay for that bitch on your own. You trying to throw her fee in your fee, bitch, we paying your fee. Get yourself together. This is what we giving you to show up. If that don't apply, bitch can't apply no makeup for $8,000, well, hell, Playing dress up, but forgetting you need to clean your fucking room up after you done pull all these clothes and blouses and skirts and dresses down and knock all these shoes. You play house, play goddamn dress up, but learn how to play house, how to play goddamn a good woman, how to play a good motherfucking work ethic, a good discipline, a good emotion, a good logic user, good common sense. Be good at that shit. If you want to play goddamn makeup, play everything else on the same level. We got to stop because you got to go to the beauty supply to go do what? I look back at you, okay. We had to stop what we were doing because you care about the outside of your body and you might not even wash your ass the way you needed to, fully and totally. Like, can you really go with some nails, with the middle finger, 2 fingers, and go in your asshole and just scuff it up a bit and put your finger in your mouth wholeheartedly, easily, and ain't no kickback on that? I don't believe you, but we had to stop at the stove so you can look good on the outside. There's nothing in a man's world that's gonna justify no shit like that, man. Cause I ain't gonna have you doing no shit like that. Oh, I gotta go get a pick so I can make sure I pick my hair out just like this. Nigga, it's a pick right now. I can't use that pick. Oh, I gotta get a brush so I can. What? See, you don't understand. You're a man, and he ain't about understanding everything. It's unnecessary. I gotta understand what you want. It's a preference. I got a preference that if you willing to duel for who supersedes whose, you put your fucking elbow down, latch them up, and make my motherfucking arm fold. Other than that, we're not going to the fucking beauty supply store so you can go get these trinkets that make you seem like it's something different than what it is. This is what you look like. What you need to focus on is moisturizing. What you should focus on is brushing your teeth, moisturizing your body, moisturizing your hair, combing and or brushing your hair, putting it in a style or putting it in plaits or rubber band, whatever you need to do to look presentable. Look yourself in the face, make sure ain't shit in your teeth, you know what I mean? Clean your fucking ears out, make sure your nose is clean, wipe your neck. A lot of you big hoes ain't wiping your neck good. Your neck needs some attention. All this little area right here be a mess on a lot of big back and non-big back women. You need to check your feet, check if them shit's crusty, lotion them hoes, clip your toes, file your shit down, go in the shower and get that goddamn shit that take that dead skin off, moisturize that shit in Vaseline, put a sock over that shit and stop walking with your feet loose every goddamn well. These are things that I just know to be doing to take care of a bitch. Look at your ankles, is they straight? Look at your knees, look at your elbows, is them shits moisturized? Ain't said shit about you being sexy and what drawers you wearing, what bra you wearing, what outfit. This is just the personal hygiene of taking care of oneself. Y'all worrying about the outside, and what make your body last for you is within. The outside is your skin and your hair, but you gotta goddamn eat good to make sure this and that are even got the chance. Y'all hoes ain't took no vitamins since when? And you're not eating the right proper foods to motherfucking supplement for not taking the vitamin. The vitamin supposed to be a supplement for the actual thing. Ask a bitch about a leafy green. Straight fruit game. No. She ain't fucking with it. It's not happening. So that's more my focus, ladies. Focused on this nigga, focused on this TV show, focused on what everybody else talking about. Bitch, before you do all that, if you do all that, go take your ass in there and bathe, take a shower, and take your time to motherfucking get yourself in order. And nobody gives a fuck about all that knick-knack shit and dressing up. Bitch, is you a good woman? Because if you ain't, nigga gonna see through all that looks. So when we take you, nigga come to your house and that trash full with a trash bag or 3 right beside it, it's stinking to all be down. The living room is shaky. It's just out of control in here. It speaks of no leadership. It speaks of no man. It speaks of a dirty woman. A lackadaisical woman. You got time for the club. You got time, and that's what women hate a nigga for. Because they want to control what the fuck we do with our time. They don't want a nigga to say, bitch, you can say what you want about me, ho. You a motherfucking mama. You a woman. You ain't me. You got time for all this shit, but this going on. This going on. The children doing this. They watching this, but you goddamn sitting here talking about what everybody else got going on. But it ain't impacting nothing that they can see your ass is motherfucking subdued. Your ass is, this is your break. I deserve a break. I be here all the time. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're just self-proclaiming a break to not pay attention to what the fuck is going on in front of you because you on the phone, on the tablet, on the computer, watching TV because you deserve a break because the daddy get a break and everybody else get a break, but I don't get no break. What the fuck are we talking about? Grandma got what break? Auntie them got what break? But I ain't supposed to mention our ancestors, they ancestors, because that ain't got shit to do with me. I had these kids, but I don't like the circumstances, so I can ignore my children, not give full undivided attention to them while I'm in their space because I gotta go online and talk to other people about shit that does not impact my everyday life. And I'm gonna do that so much that my children are gonna notice when she's doing that, I can do this because she ain't paying attention. She can't be because you sitting still. And if you in a space where you can't see everybody, you at a disadvantage with children. You got to call everybody's name and make noise and hope they come that way. And they come casually, look around the corner. Hey, can you, that's not seeing how they went about going to get you something to drink. Did they wash their hands? Is the kitchen a mess? Is the dishes in the sink? Well, I told them to wash it. Well, they haven't. What you doing? I'm on the phone. Can't you handle it? Nigga, didn't you say these your... see? You want it both ways. Want control over the whole of your children because you the one who do for them the most. But when the motherfuckers ain't doing right, you don't want to be accountable for holding them accountable. Because you tired of that too. You tired of holding them accountable for what they doing. So what the fuck are we supposed to do? Bitch, you need another surrogate mama. You keep telling me and ain't doing the shit y'all talking about we doing. I don't got time for all that shit. I'm not finna keep talking to no goddamn child. None of them. They ain't play with us like that. Nigga, you gonna find out real soon. Niggas ain't playing about stop, nigga. Cease and desist order on that shit, bro. We gonna shut all this shit down. The mama too forgiving, too passive, too motherfucking, oh, it's all right. Oh, they had it hard. Oh, they going through something. I don't give a fuck. Stop doing what I said don't do, nigga, or something got to happen to you. Cause somebody gonna do something to you in the real world. I care about you. Bitch, worry about you gonna go too far. They went too far. Stop worrying about the consequences. Worry about not getting to the consequences, nigga. Stop worrying about getting goddamn disciplined about some shit you obviously motherfucking ain't trying to discipline yourself. The problem is no self-check, and then you don't want nobody else to say shit to you. How the fuck we get here? You can't say shit to a little kid that depend on somebody else for life, but don't defend them. You got me fucked up. I didn't have the audacity. How the fuck I'm gonna give somebody else something I ain't never had? Thank you. Therefore, I don't. Can't give a nigga something I ain't never had. Giving audacity as a child to stomp off, slam doors, make noises and all this whole ass shit without nothing coming my way. Nope, it did not exist. So why the fuck should it exist for a child? Because I don't have enough money? Because I can't pay every bill? Because I can't buy this house in this side of town? Because Verbo and Airbnb and all these other motherfucking rich people done shot up the fucking housing market? I can't compete with that shit as a single black man who does not have a trust fund, did not have a savings, has started over maybe 4 times based off fucked up circumstances that took place. How do I stand a chance against this? That mean I can't positively lead my children in the beliefs that I want for them, even if I'm not seen as society or even their mother or even to them as whatever. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I'm your goddamn daddy. I know right from wrong. I know better, and this ain't it. Being more disciplined, being clean, ain't nothing gonna be bad from this. Telling you when you get up, talk to God, clean your space. Take a moment to yourself, meditate, whatever you need to do. Get up. If you haven't showered, shower, brush your teeth, moisturize, stretch, get some water. You trying to tell me, oh my God, who need a nigga like this around? What are you talking about? Every day learn 5 new things in 5 different arenas that you didn't know the day before, at least 5. Challenge yourself with your exercise program to do a little bit more day by day, a little bit more day by day. Challenge yourself with your eating habits to be more refined, more concise, more, just more healthier for yourself. Let go of the processed food. Let go of the temptational food and things that you really need. Get you some lentils in. Get you some cabbage. You know what I'm talking about? Get you a little goddamn salad over on the side. Get some fruits going, B. It's alright. Get some oats going. You know what I mean? Make you a little trail mix or You can even make something baked wise with the oats and bake those with some honey on them guys or something like that. Toast them guys. Excuse me. It's all type of things, man. So let's not get caught up on we can't do better. And that's all I'm trying to bring to my children and many other children, not just mine. It takes discipline. It takes order. Shit gotta have order to it, man. And I'm gonna say this. You're gonna have to listen everywhere you go. One way or another, no matter where you at, you're gonna have to follow some type of rule. And for all those who love the streets ain't got no rules. So you might want to stay up out the streets and get somewhere where people follow some type of order. Because I give you what George Carlin gave me. Think about, you know how it goes when one intersection lights done went out at a busy intersection? And the chaos, it's a left turn, a straight turn, a right turn for every light. Every 4 ways, it's every way got a way. Got at least 3 ways. And you see the confusion that bring on? Imagine every light in America went out at the same time. What that would do. So I deal in preventativeness, not reactiveness of screaming the lights out. Well, let's get the light people over here to fix this shit. Till then, let's bring in real people to excavate this shit. Hey, hold tight. Because if we don't, it's going to be mayhem and people going to get hurt. So you got to follow rules everywhere you go, man. You got to have structure everywhere. You got to have some type of goddamn premises of why we doing what we doing. The people just going to get off course and do what the fuck they want, which you welcome to do that, but not in collective. You do that shit out in the wilderness, nigga. You want to be unthoughtful. You want to be selfish. You just want to do what you want to do, but you ain't willing to goddamn get your hands in the mud to help out. It's time to weed out those individuals who don't have the betterment of the greater good. It's all, I got to get me right. Well, you need others to get right. So who do you know just got it by themselves? Just get it. If it's that easy, go out your door, come back with it. Be in another door by 7 tonight. Fully renovated, new whip. Probably ain't gonna go like that, but you tried it, okay?